My name is Mark Fratto, and I'm the voice of the Washington Commanders at FedEx Field. You're listening to the Command This podcast with Steve, Dev, and Phil.
What's going on, everybody? Happy Thirsty Thursday. Welcome to another episode of Command This podcast. This is episode 377, calling it We Move. And we move regardless of what's going on with the team on the field. Terry, no Terry. B-Rob, no B-Rob. We move. We continue to move. So without any further ado, fellas, Dev, Phil, what's cracking?
Is what it is. It's another wonderful summer week here in the Commonwealth of Virginia.
The Commonwealth.
Getting ready to head on out on the road again tomorrow.
Oh, look at you! Look at you!
I'm heading to T Dot, the 6, whatever you want to call it.
No idea what that's called.
Toronto.
Oh, Toronto. T. Toronto. I did not get the linkage. I apologize.
See, those, if you know, you know. T. is the old nickname for Toronto. If you're like me and you were listening to, a lot of hip hop back in the late 90s. If you're a Drake fan, you know it as the 6.
The 6?
Yeah, because of the 6 boroughs or whatever of Toronto.
Okay. Well, I was at the game last week with my son and my brother-in-law. Man, we had a great time. I'm in the process of starting a vlog, a little very quick, probably less than 7-minute total vlog where I tried to capture the essence of the stadium. Way more crowded than I ever thought it would be. I really did not think it was going to be that crowded. I had no idea. I mean, it was packed for a preseason game. I am not used to it being that packed. The lighting was good. The sound was great. My boy Mark Fratto, voice of the Commanders at FedEx Field or Northwest Field, sounded fantastic. I was texting him during the game, and fantastic. Ran into Anthony Armstrong, our buddy Anthony Armstrong, friend of the show. And my son got to be his first NFL player, and he was just so excited, and it was definitely an experience. So that'll all be forthcoming on the vlog. Probably get it posted by this weekend. I'm having a really busy week, but would like to share the experience with everyone. I got the national anthem. I got the introduction. They didn't do by name introductions, but the stadium looked great. Fireworks for preseason. I'm like, wow, they really did fireworks for preseason, guys. I was very impressed.
Really?
Everything was clean. Everything was fast. They have these new food vending machines where if you just want the basics.
Sounds like I like want women.
There you go. If you just want
fast
hot dog, burger, pizza, popcorn, nachos, chicken tenders, and fries, you just literally scan your phone or your debit. You walk through these little turnstiles, and everything is already pre-made in these hot bins. You just grab it and walk out. And when you walk out, there's cameras above you, and it just scans what you have, and boom, it automatically charges to your card, whatever you had. It's fantastic. No food lines whatsoever. Now, I'm curious to see how that'll hold up in a regular season game, but there is no more lines, at least on the first level and second level concourse for food and drink. Alcohol are all self-service well now too. You scan your card, go in, grab your stuff. You got to show your ID, and then you leave. So they've been a lot cool things are going on at FedEx Field that I really wish you guys could see, and hopefully you will see soon if you can make it to a game. So very, very exciting times, and I'm going to share that with you guys hopefully through a vlog here in the next couple days or so. Let's say hi to a couple people in the chat. Tia, what's going on, Redskins girl? Got my Polish. Hello, fellas in chat. Good to see you, Tia, as always. Neo, man, you know it, on that CTP time again. We are always on that CTP time talking about old people problems. I'm not going to spare you the details, but it's definitely old people problems where I am working with on this this side of it.
It's male impotence, by the way. He needs a blue chew.
Blue chew. Yeah, that's all the new rage, man.
As they call them in China, yellow chews. Want to get your nuts?
I was waiting for that one.
You have
by the way, marijuana has made me smarter. I just want to let y'all know this. I have found the cure the cure for limp dick impotence or whatever you want to call it.
It has made you smarter.
I know. I found the cure for male enhancement. If your dick won't get hard, I found the cure. You know what it is?
What?
New pussy works every time. Like women, if you don't believe me, bring home your friend. You know what I'm saying? I'm just letting you know. That's the cure.
Deep thoughts by Dev.
Moment was brought to you by marijuana.
And we're only 6 minutes in. That's why we love him, ladies and gentlemen. Tia, are we doing a Command This Day season? I hope to. I actually emailed our rep from last season, and I got a feeling she moved on because she is not responding to my texts or my emails. Adiana, live. Yeah, I don't know. She's not answering the emails or the cell phone that I had before, her work phone. So I'm guessing she just moved on. So it may be time to just find someone else to
I got them tickets.
Start working with, because I'll tell you what though, looking for week 1 is insane. I'm looking for the Bears game, which is just as insane. Ticket prices are through the roof.
We're gonna have a Bears.com symbol on our jerseys, man. I'm sure they're getting a rise out of that shit.
Man, I got some friends who are Bears fans, and they hit me up like, "Hey, we need to go to the Bears game this season." I'm like, "Let's do it, man." Caleb comes home again. It'd be nice, man. It would be nice. Yeah, it's here. Low, Dev. Low. Oh, that's right. That's what that brings to the table, though.
Yeah. It's undefeated, though. Letting you know.
It is undefeated. All right, let's get the music to a stop and let's get this show on the road. Thank you for watching. If you're watching us, hit that like button for us, man. We would really appreciate it. If you did that for us, man, we would love you for it. We're gonna start out with some all 22 film review like we do on post games. It's kind of how we roll. Look at what was good, what was bad, and we'll go through some recaps, and then the rest is easy peasy lemon squeezy. So another preseason game in the books. This is the second preseason game. It's supposed to be the dress rehearsal. We saw the starters go. I don't know how many sets total. 1 series with a little bit of bleed over as it continued down the road. But for the most part, 1 good series. Felt better about Jayden Daniels being in there. Felt good about Debo. Looked really, really good. It was good to see that happening. But this was a hard game to evaluate, especially in the pass game when we only passed for like 100 yards, man. We passed for 100 yards. It was a little difficult, not going to lie, to get any sort of evaluation going on some of these players, but we're going to give it our best shot. Finally got the better version of the all 22 up. And so this game, 31-17, Joe Burrow came out and looked fantastic. You guys remember Mitchell Tinsley? Our old Mitchell Tinsley worked us, man. Worked us. Did us in really well. But just some stats to start. Jayden Daniels did not complete a pass because he was only in for 1 drive. Sam Hartman, 4 for 10, 29 yards, and an interception rating of 8. Cut that man like yesterday. Josh Johnson, 6 for 9, 56 yards, interception rating of 44. Passing game was atrocious. Rushing, a little better. C-Rod, 6 for 62 and a 40-yard rush. Bill, 11 for 46. Debo had a rush for 1 for 19, which we're going to watch, and Jayden had a rush for 14 yards with a touchdown. So the running game looked very good. 185 yards rushing.
Yeah, Hartman's trash.
Yeah, it was tough to watch on the field.
Like, the problem I really have with it is I almost feel like we need to play Jayden next week in the preseason game, only because I don't think our other players can get a good look with him at quarterback. Dog, or Mariota has to play, right? Mariota hasn't played the whole preseason. I feel like when we do our 52 predictions, we're going to have to maybe put Mariota on the pup list and add a different quarterback on it so we can have a roster spot. I feel like that might happen because he hasn't played. He's not even practicing with the team. Yeah. So I'm like, I don't know how guys like Jalen Lane, McCaffrey, Brooks, I don't see how et cetera, Senate. I don't see how those guys get a good look with the quarterback playing so bad. Like, honestly, we have to just believe what the coaches see in practice.
You do, because you're not getting where you're getting the reps at.
Right, we're not getting the good looks at the reps.
Right.
Some weird shit just happened in the Giants game.
Really?
I think your boy got put in a tent, but he's making this weird face that is 100% going to be a meme forever.
Apparently, Jackson Dart looked pretty good though.
It's whatever face that dude was making, just putting the tent over. That's going to be a GIF for the rest of his life.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah, it looked like he was ejaculating in a tent. It's weird. I just happened to look up and it was weird.
Jackson Dart looked pretty good though.
About
earlier
2 minutes in the first quarter. That's where it is.
Okay.
If you have Amazon Prime, you can go back.
Neo's trying to send the super. Love your brother. If you can get it through, hey man, we appreciate you. All love Neo's the MVP. Tia says Hartman is lazy far as looking for someone that's open. Yeah.
I mean, he's got his look.
Man, he was undrafted for a reason.
Yeah, it's about
undrafted for a reason, man. Seriously. All right, let's get to this film review very quickly. Let's roll through this. We got the new environment up. Here we go. So went over some numbers here very quickly. Joe Burrow threw for 9 for 14, 60 yards and a touchdown. Browning 16 for 25, 152, 2 touchdowns. He kind of worked us, man. Mitchell Tinsley 5 for 73, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, we should have kept that guy over.
Browning is a guy who could start on many teams in this league. We've seen him.
Seemed like it.
And sure. 2 years ago he took over for Burrow and was playing at Burrow's level.
Yeah.
But the thing is that he's playing against, half the guys he's playing against won't be on this roster. So you kind of got to take that for what it is.
Yeah. I mean, you want your backup to. That's what you want your backup to. And if Marcus Mariota was playing, he might have been doing the same thing.
If that's the case, why wasn't fucking Hartman doing that?
Because
Hartman ain't on Joe Burrow's level. Jake Browning has played at Joe Burrow's level.
Yeah, it's not even close. No videos to play. What you talking about, Willis? What you talking about, Willis? Hold on, guys. I got to refresh the screen here on my end. All right, I want to start out at 13:02. Jamar Chase gets his first pass of the game. Let's go through these here. Just tell me if you see something. If not, we'll just keep going. This is 13:02. Burrow passes Jamar Chase for 11 yards. Chase looks like, where is he lined up? I can't see where he is right now. There's right there. He was in the slot up top or slow top. And I will say, one guy that did not look good was Price or Owens, man. They did not, from where I was sitting, they just looked like they were out of position. Looked like they were getting beat. Looked like they were letting these massive holes in the zone open up. Those two guys did not look good. In my personal opinion, I can't speak for everyone else. And then just watching the few plays break down on the defense from behind now. That was a quick one. And there's a couple plays where I believe was Igbo on Jamar Chase, if I'm not mistaken. I believe Igbo was. Or some other no-name guy shouldn't have been on there, like should not have been on Jamar Chase. But hey,
all the right defensive backs.
Nero.
Hey,
MVP. Thank you, brother. We appreciate you. Appreciate you, man.
You say your hands too small for your head, bro. That's hanging on.
Hey, snapbacks and bang twos. All my friends are rich Jews. Oh wait.
Don't get us banned. Hold on, man. Ever didn't say that. I don't want to get Kanye Wested. You can make fun of. You can say niggas. You can make fun of white people, but you can't make fun of gays and other people, dog. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
You don't make fun of those two categories. We cool over here, dog.
This is a play.
Lahain.
Yes.
Fellas.
Appreciate you, Nero.
I wish you 1,000 years of success.
This was a pass interference on Igbo. I mean, it was very clear on the field. I mean, extremely clear. He didn't even
grabbed him right there,
and he didn't turn around. Had he turned around, it might have been able to play on the ball, but he did not turn around. And Igbo, you got to do a little bit better.
Igbo
man.
also primarily a slot defender.
He should have not. He shouldn't even been on him. And I don't understand
Igbo.
What happened?
It should be at best covering your number 2.
Yeah.
But I like Igbo. He's not a CB1.
He also plays in the slot normally.
Yeah.
Well, he plays a lot in the slot. He also plays on the outside too, but he doesn't cover wide receiver 1.
Right.
He's not CB1.
Right.
So
He's not
that was a matchup deal. But Igbo's good at taking on your 2s and your 3s. He's not even CB3 here.
Yeah.
Which tells you how deep we've gotten a corner.
So this play right here is important. It means nothing in the grand scheme of things, but this play right here, it really shows you how well Quan Martin, in my opinion, has been able to track the ball better with his eyes. I think that's something he's learning to do better. But if you watch him on this play, you'll see where he's able to come up quickly and takes a fantastic angle of attack, and he puts the guy down. Like, that's something he wasn't doing last year. But I hope this is something more to come. So watch Igbo make this play, Quan make this play and stop the touchdown. Look at his pursuit. He has good vision. He drops back.
I like his form
right here. Comes straight from there.
Everything about this is textbook.
See, and look how fast he closes this gap. That's about what, 5 yards, maybe? I don't know for sure. Yeah. That he closes. If you go back
fast, he got corner speed.
As soon as Burrow cocks back, that's 5 yards.
He knew it. And the best part is he prevented a guy who's probably 50 pounds on him from getting into the end zone. I really thought this was a great play. I really, really, really did. So Quan Martin, hats off to you. I know this is
all right, Ron Rivera. You really did.
I do, man. I really, really do. In the grand scheme of things, I thought that was a good one.
Quan's really
we can take the disc of Phil off the screen now, though. You just didn't have it.
Yeah.
boom roasted, by the way. Boom roasted.
On the next set of downs is where we got our first set. And let me tell you, man, it only took us 4 plays to go down and score. 4 plays to go down and score. And we're going to show all 4 of these plays very quickly. We did it in style, and we did it quickly. So
we didn't pass once.
By the way, I'm going to say this before you go to this, that whole defensive stand on the goal line was actually really impressive. We ended up allowing a touchdown barely on 4th down, but the defense came up big on that one. I mean, really, Cincinnati barely. I mean, obviously 7 points, but if you look at it from an execution standpoint, they did a great job down there.
Right. Nope, I got you. I'm trying to see if this will work.
Man, they punted to the Giants. The Giants just stood there while the punt hit the ground. Well, they punted to him, and they stood there, and the ball just hit him. He just standing there, like I don't even know what happened. I think
the Giants.
Oh, okay, it's on play right into him.
All right, so first play of the game, Debo goes for 19 yards. Did not see that coming, but this is something we used to run with Curtis Samuel, if you remember, almost just like a very quick motion end around. Nothing fancy, and then Debo goes for 19. But what I want to look at is not just Debo, because that's what Debo does. What I want to look at real quick is the blocking on the top part of the screen to enable that to happen.
And watch this. I'm going to say exactly the key on this play, because I watched this one. I kept hitting rewind on this.
So I'm trying to see, is this a combination of Sinnott and John Bates? And I don't know who is who until the play develops. Okay, Sinnott is up top. John Bates is on the inside. So free runner.
Now you notice you got a free defender. Mm-hmm. The key on this play is that Debo beats that defender.
Right. And then Sinnott and Bates.
Was that Wiley on the block, though?
They hit their block. No, this is Sinnott up top, and then Bates is right in the middle.
I'm talking about initial takeoff. My bad.
Oh, initial?
Initial hit.
Connerly's right.
Trap blocks back. Hold on. Connerly's in there.
There's no trap on this.
Right here.
Yeah, I think it was a trap block. He comes back.
No, I didn't see anyone.
No, there's no trap.
There's plenty of traps in the game, and we're going to see one here in a second. But Sinnott.
We run a lot of traps.
Dude. Great block. Sinnott and Bates made that thing happen. Yeah. I like it.
Bates, $4 million man Bates.
I mean, that tells you what they think about Debo Samuel in the open field. That if we put you one-on-one with a linebacker, you should beat that linebacker, and he did. And actually, that backer did get a little chip from Bates, but
he wasn't just enough to disrupt him.
Just enough to slow him up to where Debo has a better opportunity of beating the man one-on-one.
Yeah, he turned him inside. Mm-hmm. That's what he did. Yep. Boom. 19 yards, man. Take that any day.
Does Croskey-Merritt play this weekend, you think?
Probably not.
Yeah,
I imagine it's probably a mixture of McNichols, Rodriguez, and whoever else.
I think they're trying to figure out who RB1 is.
I think Rodriguez is the starter. At least beginning of the year.
So this one, we were talking through. This was Rodriguez for 40. Once again, pay attention to the line movement.
Now that's a trap.
Kentucky player.
It's even better when you look at it from behind.
Balls.
You know what's coming. Rips off 40 yards, man. 40 yards. So we know this is a good play, but this is the view I really want to see is watching the blocking.
Wiley.
I mean, maybe a little illegal block right there. I don't know.
No,
Got away
it's
with
on the
it.
inside of his shoulder pads, bro. That's clean.
Oh, not that outside hand. He's wrapped
okay.
around.
So
he grab him.
He's not wrapped around him. He's just outside.
So the guard comes across. Center gets to the second level.
Nah, that's clean, bro. He was trying to turn back around on him.
Yeah, I mean that was just
clean.
And that was
good.
Bates, by the way. That was not
Wiley.
That was Wiley.
I thought it was Wiley.
Not Wiley. That was Bates. Watch Bates.
Yeah, that's definitely a tight end.
Yep. Good call, Phil. Good call.
$4 million man.
See,
who is this? Who is
big
this?
runs in a row right there, Dev, sprung by Bates.
Tight ends, man, in the trenches. Who is that? Who is that guy right there running with him? That's who is that? That's good hustle. I don't know who it is. He hits it.
McCaffrey.
Oh, bro, look at this guy hit his block. I don't know who that is.
McCaffrey,
look at him.
Bro.
Look at him hit this DB.
That's Lane. That's Lane.
Dude,
83. It's Lane.
It is Lane, and he keeps going. Yeah. You know why? Rookies hustle like that, man.
Yeah, I mean, he's been starting outside for us.
Gobble, man. Hokie Nation all the way.
I think he's a slot receiver by trade, but I think he's been starting outside of because of McLaurin's been out.
That was Jalen Lane. Good call. Yeah. And then the next play, nothing crazy for the next play. We can see Rodgers get stuffed up the middle, but look at the guards. You had two Bulldogs pulling across the lane. It wasn't successful, but I hope this is something that we're going to see a lot when those guys pull.
3 starting linemen are out on our team, by the way.
Yeah, part of that was Wiley didn't find a man to block.
Yeah,
I've been bragging on Wiley all off season, man.
Look at
Dookie award winning Wiley.
Is this Connerly?
That's Wiley out there, I think.
No, right here.
No,
that's a guard.
I lost them in the origin. Where did it come from?
That might be Paul.
Oh yeah, right here.
Chris Paul, right?
Yep.
Chris Paul.
Dude picks up his block
brilliantly. Is it Chris Paul?
Yeah, Wiley just didn't seal off the man on the inside.
He lost his battle.
He would have gotten a couple more yards. He would have gotten big yards. We would have gotten about 2 more yards if Wiley had gotten his man on that one.
Yeah.
I can't see what the numbers are, so I don't want to lie on anybody.
75 Brown.
Good double team.
75 is that Orlando Brown? Brown.
No, Orlando Brown on our team. Bro.
Orlando Brown.
I'm just saying. Brown. Whoever Brown is. I know that's not who Orlando Brown is, but
Oretho Brown Simpson.
75, man. Boom! Look, I mean, just destroys.
I mean,
well, Wiley got pushed.
Look. Wait, when I played offensive line, if you got me to go man up on a corner, I was licking my chops, man.
I felt like a running back maybe hit that.
I loved hitting corners more than anything, and I would flagrantly drive them into the ground just because it's like, you little bitch. Yeah. Like you just got that. Like you think you're cool because you're fast.
I feel like I feel like you pushed Wiley down though. I feel like if you go back, I feel like somebody pushed him down before he got the block. The running back may have been impatient on that one, right? Like you don't have to hit that. Yeah, something happened, but I think the running back maybe just impatient. He didn't wait.
I think Rodriguez was trying to.
He got help. This defender holds him as he's running by. See, grabs him, makes him fall, or he trips. One of the two. Yeah. But C-Rod probably should be a little more patient, one more step behind. Hey, Jared Taylor, what's going on, man? Thank you for tuning in. I think this is our first time interacting with you, man. Always good to see a new face in the chat. Top 3 offense incoming. Terry McLaurin is going to resign. Everything is fine.
You're done. He's still on the contract this year, so
he's on the contract anyway.
I'm telling you, we're going to talk about Terry here shortly, Jared, if you stick around after the
let's not talk about it.
But at some point, it's a distraction, and he's starting to lose faith with the fan base every day, a little bit more.
Let's not talk about Terry.
This fan base is already trying to say he's washed.
Nobody says that.
Bull, I'm on Twitter.
First play, he drops a pass, he's going to get roasted.
He's almost 30. You know, you can't. Any wide receiver over 28 should be taken out back and shot because they're old. I mean, that's exactly the kind of bullshit I've been reading all week.
We'll get into Terry. He just might be the exception. Just by a hair.
Analytics. Every time I say, well, the analytics say this and Terry's done that, then someone says, well, here's different analytics that prove my point. I'm like, well, he's bucked those too. Well, here's new analytics. It's like,
no, I think it's chalk that you can chalk it up to. He has less mileage on his body than a lot of these guys. Lot less mileage. Even in college, lot less mileage. He wasn't the primary receiver in college. He was number 3. All right, here's the play where Jayden scores. Got to watch this play.
Great pickup on the blitz by Big.
I think they were expecting him to slide, and he didn't slide. He made some quotes about it later.
He wanted to score.
Tia said, I tried to get a message to Terry. Hopefully it's working. There you go.
Watch 55. Boom.
Pocket.
Boy, you thought you had an open run at the quarterback, didn't you?
Was anyone open is the question. Debo, not really.
No, there's a linebacker sitting there.
And then he just
he should have got out of that tackle.
I mean,
he sat back there and watched his progression.
He put this guy on stilts, man. He hits one move, spin around, and really thought he was going to slide here, and he kept going.
I think 58 thought that he was going past that ball. He was kind of baiting him in, but he didn't throw it.
27, terrible tackling for him. Who tackles high? Why would you tackle high?
Because he's 180 pounds. That's why you calculate him high. You think, I'm going to blast this 180-pound dude. Wrong. Now he's 210.
Wrong.
He's 220 now.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, he got a little
Can you go back to that Jayden touchdown real quick to the first angle?
I felt like three guys should have had him. Three guys he was between three guys.
A lot of defenses last year that said the same thing when watching film. You should have him. You should have him. You should have him. Go back to this point of this. Play it to the point of decision.
Slots
Stop.
Open. But I
think
that
right now Debo's open.
I think that middle linebacker was baiting him. I think the middle linebacker was baiting him, dog. Because watch he jump.
Yeah,
he jumps like he's going to
linebacker waiting for him to throw.
He's baiting him. And you watch him jump like I got the interception. He's like, oh shit, he ran. Like you can see, watch next scene over, he's gonna jump over like he's gonna pick it off. Watch.
Yep, he's already sliding.
Yeah, he got you. He was thinking, got you, nigga. But he didn't.
I mean, he might have been able to hit.
He probably got him behind him though. He probably got a pump fake and got him behind him.
But here's the thing:
inside,
he knows he's got an easy 8 yards minimum on this run. Whereas if he throws it with defenders on each guy, all those guys are covered. So you know what? This is what you call he went through his progressions. He took time back there, and then he decided to run.
Yeah.
That blitz came, we picked it up, and bought him a little more time, saw that, hey, still is what it is, so he just took off.
McCaffrey had stayed on his feet. He could have another blocker. What the fuck is he doing back there?
He could have. Okay, let me. I'm just gonna scoot on down the road.
Is McCaffrey gonna make this team, bro?
You shouldn't cut him this early.
Why? Who are you cutting despite of him?
I mean, who are you gonna keep in his place?
Brooks.
Because he made one cool catch in
what's his name? The one from I can't think of his name, man.
Jalen Lane.
More.
What's going on, Eric? How you doing, bro? Another new face in the chat. How you doing? Good to see you, man. Appreciate those defenders holding back on the tackles. Yeah, as we were just talking about, hitting high, or they just really couldn't defend Jayden. I'm not sure. But
I think everybody's got a little hesitation when it comes to trying to tackle a quarterback just because of how protected they are.
Yeah, you don't want to get that personal foul. We're gonna fast forward to 5:43 in the first, and this is where we get the first
Osborne.
KJ.
I mean, I'm saying guys who can keep over Luke McCaffrey. Like,
yeah,
but like they've shown more.
You say any of those guys are definitively better than Luke McCaffrey
that's now? That's the thing. But you can't say he's better definitively than those guys.
All right, so it's 5:43 in the first. And when this play happened, I think you finally knew that Brian Robinson's tenure in this team is probably over. We knew he didn't suit up. Deluxe, I know you're not watching it, bro, but I just want to hear your opinion on this and how you feel. Because I know you're a very big B-Rob fan, but, realistically.
I'm a big B-Rob fan.
Yeah, I mean, well, he always capped for him. I said he would lose his job between week 6 and 8, but if it's happening now, I mean, so be it. I think this run cemented where he is. I would love to see him to do it with the ones, but he did it where he did it, and 27-yard touchdown. My son and I were getting food during this point. Once again, stop. Look at the freaking dual choo-choo trains coming across the line. We need a name for this. I don't know what you want to call it. There needs to be someone come up with a cool nickname. This is the
that's counter gap.
It's just so Joe Gibbs.
That's
it's
Gibbs football.
So Joe Gibbs. I just want a cool name to call it. Just something shorthand.
Trey.
Something to deal with the team, something to deal with the line, something crafty. I am not witty enough to come up with it right now on the spot, but I love this shit, man.
The Armada.
remember we stopped seeing this about what, Phil? We talked about it halfway through the season last year.
When B-Rob got hurt, we stopped doing
and
this.
then we had a couple injuries on the line, and we stopped seeing
so we stopped
pulling
doing
guards
this because our backs and our line could not play a gap scheme. So we went to a zone, and then when B-Rob came back, we still had the injuries along the line. So we continued to run zone. That's where B-Rob fell off. B-Rob is a gap runner. This is a gap offense. However, I think they want to keep more speed on the field. Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
I still think you got to keep one bruiser in the backfield like a B-Rob to get you.
Yeah, but that nigga didn't bruise nobody, man. B-Rob ain't really run over nobody. Like, he was a big back who ran like a small bag. He got to line tiptoed.
All right, let's finish watching this play.
Whenever we ran zone, when we ran gap, he hit the hole.
Josh Johnson's in the game. Paul and Wiley come across the field. Boom.
Yeah, skate
gone.
That's like the greatest block of Andrew Wiley's career right there.
Gone. That he did not need to tackle him either in the end zone.
He's had a pretty good offseason. I mean,
boom, what a block. What a block by Brown. It says Brown. Number 75 says Brown. I don't know his real name. Someone can look it up in the chat. Boom. Chip. Wiley. Boom. Was he a 12-time Glock Dookie Award winner, Andrew Wiley?
Yeah, man.
And why did this dude tackle him in the end zone? Like, how is that not a penalty? He was 7 yards deep in the end zone, and then he tackled him. Okay, never mind. It carried through. All right, let's watch this from behind.
There's no color in the end zone right now, so
apparently
it's
not.
Harder to tell.
Apparently not. Let's watch these linemen pull, man. It is a freaking thing of beauty.
Here comes the Armada, baby.
Let me tell you. Boom, boom. Bash Brothers, man.
It's smart idea by the offensive coordinator, man.
Cliff is cooking, man.
To shift the running back to the other side of the play because the linebackers are already set on what their reads are. And if you shift over, you can see the defensive ends, the edge rushers are starting to communicate, and he hikes it. So I don't know, baby. That's that counter, the little counter of it kind of sets him up.
Yeah.
And then
they didn't know what to do.
Right. They had already made the decision on how they were going to defend it.
It's for all the old school heads. This is a variation on counter gap. This is exactly the kind of scheme that Gibbs ran all the time with the guard and tackle pulling across the formation.
King of beauty. Show me some Ernest Byner. Show me some
George
Rogers.
John Riggins ran that. Yeah. Every running back that's ran for 1,000 yards for this team under Gibbs ran that.
What's up, Miss Kim? Hey, Kim, how you doing? I hope you are doing well.
Hey.
JD knows Terry re-signing. Yeah. Hey, Miss Kim, you're right. Let's see if we can do this against Philly. That's going to be the test. You got to be healthy because if you do it against Philly, who probably arguably has one of the best defensive fronts. Hey, and don't sleep on the Giants either. They got Abdul Carter now.
What I'm going to say is that I like that the big focus was running the ball.
Yeah.
Because if you're going to keep Jayden healthy and you want to prepare for if this Terry stuff stretches into the season, obviously you're not going to have as dynamic a passing offense.
Yeah.
I don't care what anyone says. You don't.
Yeah.
So the fact that
they're
showing an ability to run the ball effectively, and that's what they seem to be really keying on, I'm cool with it. Good.
Yeah.
Good. I'm all about running the ball.
Yeah.
Time possession, baby.
Spitting out lyrics, homie, I with ya. All right, second quarter, going to go to 13:48, a little bit of C-Rod action again. He runs for 9. I really want to continue to, because this was hard to watch because I was at ground level. I was so close to the field. I want to see if the guards continue to pull throughout the game because it was really hard to track where I was. We were so into the moment, but we were like level, so it was really hard to see. All right. You got Senate going up against a lineman right here, straight a defensive tackle. Boom. That's quite the interesting shift.
It is, and I always like little plays like that because it does cross up the defense. It helps when you have tight ends that can block.
Yeah. So I'm curious now.
Is showing a willingness to throw his body out there. This is why Sinnott should be kept around to eventually take Zach.
What's going through their mind when you see guard? I'm guessing guards getting to the second level linebacker, tackles getting to the end, and they say the defensive tackle. Like, how do you know you're doing that? Like, are they on the field saying, I got 43, I got 55, and they don't say anything, and Sennett knows he's got the delta. Like, he just cuts across
you don't have to say it. You just know that your responsibility is you get that man.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, he did whiff though. Whoever's in that guard, I can't tell because it's backups, but right here he whiffed. Boop. A terrible block, by the way.
He did it. He did it. I mean, I don't know if it's a terrible block. His job was just getting away.
He disrupted.
Yeah, he's getting away. He had to take the outside angle because
he went for the guy outside. Yeah. He went for the end first. Saw the end was blocked and then tried to get to the second level. He was just slow.
He did his job. He pushed that guy to the outside. He couldn't make the touch. He pushed him outside. That's all.
Watch Sennett, man. Watch him.
Yeah.
He hits that block.
Boom. Beautiful.
Very good, man. Very good. A little
bit, maybe.
Yeah. Just a reminder, guys, if you're watching this on YouTube, please hit that like button for us. It really helps with the algorithm. Be nice to get a number of likes, same people watching. So please hit that for us. We would greatly appreciate it. All right, we're gonna jump down into I'm not watching. At the end of the second quarter, there was a play where we thought we ran a fumble back for a touchdown, but it was reversed. It was called back. That's probably not worth watching. What I will show is another pass to Mitchell Tinsley. We're going to go down to 119 in the second. Now let's get a little bit of defensive action and see where we did good and where we did bad. This is where Mitchell Tinsley just kind of ate us up, man. He could be a preseason hero. We've seen plenty of those in Washington before, but this is Mitchell Tinsley going off for 23 yards from Browning. Let's see where the play breaks down. I'm not really sure where it breaks down, but it breaks down for sure. For sure. Oh, not that play. My bad. I clicked on the wrong one. Let me get through this. Sorry, guys. Should be this one. Shotgun. 120, 119. Unless it didn't load the play that I picked.
No, that's just a zone beater right there.
Yep. So we were right there on that side. That's exactly what we could see. Oh no, here's where the next play is the touchdown. That's what I wanted to get to.
This looks like they're, I can't see other defensive backs, but it looks like they're at least in the cover one. And between the corner and the safety, there's soft spot out on the outside.
This is where, remember how I talked about Owens and Price out of position? These two guys, I mean, it was a zone beater. It really was a zone beater, but you could just tell they were not communicating. You could watch that clear as day.
That's a hard throw to make, though.
It is a very hard throw. You know what's funny? The guy next to me on the field, we screamed at the same time. He's wide open. He's wide open. You can't see it, but he's cutting across, and there is just a massive hole on this side of the field. And the receiver runs right to the spot right here. He just runs right to the spot. I mean, it was good.
We're like what, a cover two?
And realistically, Browning's had two reads on that play, the short and the long.
Yeah.
On that.
Cover two. This is the 8-ball, man. It's a hard throw to make, though.
Yeah, 13 yards for the touchdown right here.
It is. It takes a while for that throw to develop because you're going halfway across the field as well as downfield. That's why that zone beater it's not a guaranteed play.
Yeah.
But when it hits, quarterback reads it.
That's just a guy outplaying the other guy.
Right on. That was Price again.
Yeah.
He just got outplayed. Boom.
We're going to find out what his price is when they cut
it. So we were sitting like right off the screen here. Right off the screen here. We were like right on the goal line.
The price is wrong on this.
Price is wrong.
His price is going to be $70,000 a year in union benefits as a garbage collector.
Boom, boom, boom. After this one, we'll move to the third quarter. The rest of the game, not gonna lie, wasn't that entertaining as far as reviewing film perspective. So I'll peruse these plays. You guys tell me if you want to see any of these. Couple more
there's nothing after halftime.
Bill runs. There's a Sam Hartman scramble where he gets clocked because he didn't slide. I'm gonna show that one. He should have slid, and he catches a form. I thought he was concussed. He pounced right up. I'm like, there's no way he's getting up.
He can't. If he hadn't got up, he'd been cut the next week.
He bounced right up. He made it down to where's scramble 10 yards. I'm gonna show it right now, and then it looks worse. Maybe it looks one of those where it looks worse than it is, but it's 8-17 in the third quarter. Like, bro, you got to slide, man. Like, you're not. There's no need. There's no need to unnecessarily take this hit. Now, what do you guys think in the chat? Like, should he have slid right here? I mean, it's a good scramble, good read. He was going for the gusto, but I mean, he pops right up, but in slow motion, I mean, he took a forearm and his head just went dook, dook, like it just went straight back. I'll see if we can get another angle of it as it develops. But good scramble.
Mm-hmm.
But that DB just bam.
Scramble. I mean, I watched him do it. I watched him literally carry Notre Dame to a game-winning drive, and half of it was his scrambles.
Yeah, he's got mobility. Watch the hit he takes.
He's got very good vision when it comes to running. It's just his throws are not very accurate.
Ugh. Not a good angle, but that DB didn't even try to hit him. He knew what he was doing. He literally lowered his shoulder and stuck his forearm out. If you watch closely, you'll see his head jerk back. It looked, because we were right behind the cheerleader. It looked awful. But he did pop back up. All right, the third quarter, like I said, very uneventful. Fourth quarter, actually not very uneventful as well. It was a punt from them, a punt from Tressway, a field goal from the Bengals, a punt from us, and then Desmond Ridder comes in to kneel down twice, and that was game. 31-17, and that was that, ladies and gentlemen. They had possession of the ball for way more than we did. Total time of possession for the Bengals, 37-19 for us, 22-41. So say what you want, wasn't the best showing from us, but there's things that you want to see, concepts you want to see, and I don't think we executed them all, especially in the past game, but maybe that was their plan. It's hard to tell in the preseason. Either way. So Eric says they try to make a team. Everything counts for future Uber drivers. Yes, sir. Either you doing DoorDash or you playing on a practice squad somewhere. So, and that's why
we only threw the ball 19 times. We ran the ball 30 times. It kind of tells
we did. I'm guessing. I'm hoping that that's what was in. That's exactly what they were trying to do, and that's how it played out. Like I hope that's what they were doing, because maybe they were like, we're good in the passing game. We just need to see, how a lot of this other stuff is being evaluated. So maybe that's what it was. With that being said, it's Overreaction Monday. This is what we do here on Command This Podcast on Monday. So you in the chat, tell us your overreaction. It doesn't, it's an overreaction. It doesn't have to be legit. It doesn't have to be true. It's an overreaction. Live your fantasy through this overreaction. Phil, let's start with you, man. What is your overreaction for this Monday?
My overreaction is we need Terry back because we ain't throwing the ball for shit.
We ain't throwing the ball, period.
That's fair enough. Chat, what's your overreaction? Dev, what's your overreaction on Monday?
I'm gonna say that our defensive depth sucks.
Defensive depth sucks.
Yeah.
I can from what I saw being right there, like 6 rows up on the goal line, especially on those plays that I told you where it was Tyler Owens and Price. It was tough.
Tyler Owens went from being like kind of the darling of preseason last year. He might be.
Well, remember in camp, the beat reporters were raving about him. They're like, this guy's gonna make the team. He's gonna do good. And I don't know, man.
Paul Nick brought Worley in.
What's up? Paul's my boy from high school. Ja'Cory to the Pro Bowl this year. Former Woodbridge Viking represent. What's up, Paul? Ja'Cory to the Pro Bowl this year. So, Paul, Ja'Cory's one of Dez boys, man. Louisville, right?
Who?
Ja'Cory, Louisville.
Oh, Brooks. Yeah. So a lot of Ja'Cory's on the team.
Or he's talking about Bill. He could be talking about Bill.
Yeah.
Either way, if you're noticing, so Ja'Cory Croskey-Merritt, aka Bill. If you're following fantasy trends, he has jumped average draft position in fantasy drafts in the last week from like 250 up to like 120. That is,
I feel like Eckler would be the better draw there because he got more compound yards.
I mean, maybe.
I think Eckler's going to start running back. Honestly, I think that's who gets the most touches, whether it's between running and catching or just catching. I think he gets more touches than everybody. You realize he was like leading the league in yards until he got a concussion.
Yeah.
He made all pro. I think people are discounting the fact that Eckler is still there. He's still there.
Yeah, he is still there. And that maybe they're keeping him on the bow wraps till
exactly what they're doing. Because his only issue is concussions. Why let a guy have concussions out there get smacked around preseason?
Oh, Ryan just joined. What's up, Ryan? What's up, boys? Just getting off. Ryan sent me $2. This is a gentleman's bet. What did we bet on again, Ryan? Remind me. Refresh my memory. We bet something last week. Ryan sent me $2.
And we would lose.
No. It was something about Terry, I think. Remind me.
They were re-signed.
I took
Monday.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ryan. That's right. I guess I won that one. But now everyone's saying he'll be done before the season starts. So we'll see. We're going to talk about Terry in a second, guys. Yeah, I appreciate you keeping us because I honestly forgot about it, right? So thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Overreaction from Eric says Bill running for 1K. I don't have to overreaction. He's just stating that in this offense, and if he continues to be explosive,
17 games to get 1,000 in that. B-Rob would have gotten if he missed a bunch of games, get shot in the leg, and then getting hurt. He would have got 1,000.
I mean, when you do the math,
it's like 50, 40 yards.
Yeah,
40
it's not that much for a receiver, and it's not that much for
that's the standard for running back 1 and wide receiver 1 is 1,000.
Yeah, when it was 16 games, much harder, 58.8 yards. So it's 59 yards a game. If you're an RB1 and if you're a wide receiver run, hopefully you should be able to average that to get 1,000 yards in 17 games. So
16 games, I guess.
I appreciate it.
17 games,
Tia, overreaction. If Terry don't get his hips on that field, I am coming to Washington. Tia with the threat saying, I'm gonna come get you, Terry. Terry, if you hear this.
This is Sparta!
Tia's coming for that ass. You don't want to see Tia.
She's like her,
she gonna get you, Terry. Get on the field. Fire
like
your agent.
Heat. Coming for you, Hogan.
Get your new agent and let's get rid of Buddy Baker. He's not doing you any favors. You're too loyal to him. He's just trying to make a name for himself. Do what you got to do. Sign your $28 million for 3 years and let's get on the field, Terry. What's up, Marcus? What's up, family? I'm impressed with the depth on both O-line and D-line. Okay. Make sure you follow Sports View 2 on Facebook because Marcus is one of the hardest working men in the sports content creating, always sharing stuff. So thank you for what you do, Marcus. My overreaction, once again, is kind of like you guys. It's depth on defense in the defensive backs. I think the starters are going to be great. And the passing game, I'm worried in the passing game right now. I'm not really worried about Jayden, but who's he going to throw to? I got Debo. Debo, not even talking about him. It was always Terry and the Jags, and without Terry right now, it's Debo and the Jags because I just don't have any faith in these other receivers. Yeah, Noah Brown is okay. Yeah, KJ Osborne. Yeah, Ja'Cory Brooks. Like they're just all a bunch of question marks, like until proven otherwise. So I have some issues with the receiver depth. And that's my overreaction. I'm scared for the passing game right now for Terry, or excuse me, for Jayden. And he's just gonna be running for his life because no one's gonna be open. So that's that. All right. Stock up, stock down. So let's talk stock up, stock down. So we just went over the film review. We saw some stats. We talked about who did well, who didn't do well. Dev, let's start with you. So whose stock went up in this game and whose stock went down? And those in the chat, let us know, man. Who do you think helped themselves and who do you think hurt themselves this weekend?
I'm glad I got to choose one because I feel like I can choose the easiest ones. And
yeah,
Bill stock went up.
It
went up before the game because they had already basically said they're trading or probably cutting Robinson.
Yep.
Sorry,
stock
down. It could be Owens. Honestly,
yes. That's a good one.
It was really close between him and McCaffrey because McCaffrey has shown me nothing, and I think I figured because of the quarterback play of Hartman, who also was a candidate. I think it's
hard to evaluate the receivers when the quarterback plays so shitty, yeah, or just non-existent. So yeah, I feel you on that one.
Right, I'm gonna go with Owens down.
Yeah,
Bill up.
I gotcha. What about you, Phil?
I'm gonna there's some obvious ones, but I'm going to say that stock is up on Jaylen Lane.
83
receiver to have multiple catches this game, 3 catches, 43 yards.
And there was a catch we didn't play from Josh Johnson, like a diving catch to the sideline. I apologize for not playing that one.
That's okay, but it's still we know that and given the current situation of things, any impact Jaylen Lane can make is obviously we need to have other targets out there, not named Terry McLaurin, that we can throw to. We've got Debo. Who else we got? Well, Jaylen Lane showing that he can do stuff, and he was doing stuff from the outside too.
Yeah.
So Jaylen Lane definitely stock up, stock down. I really wasn't particularly impressed with a lot of the linebacker play that we saw. Now, granted, the starters didn't show much, but after that, man, we better hope that Louvu Wagner and company that they stay, healthy for 17 games because that
Do it.
we were getting cooked in the mid level.
Yeah, for sure.
Their tight end had a big game.
Yeah.
I can't remember the kid's name, but he's a big dude. But our tight ends were not doing. Our linebackers were not doing much in that mid level.
Sample and Noah Fant were their big tight ends to start. I don't know about their backups. Was he in the 80s?
Hold on, I'll tell you.
They have McLaurin number 84, Grandy number 85, Hudson 87. So it could be one of them.
Jokers. About Hudson here.
While Phil's looking that up in the chat, Tia says, I don't think Noah Brown's going to be here that long. We shall see. They kept him over Olamide Zaccheaus, and Zaccheaus looked pretty good in Chicago's preseason game, catching some balls from Caleb Williams. Tia says, stock up, Bill, stock down, Sam. Which Sam? Cosme?
Yeah, I was talking about Tanner Hudson, by the way.
Okay,
Tanner
Hudson, big boy. Stock down, Sam. Which Sam you talking about? Which Sam? Because Cosme is still on the mend. He's not. He's getting better. He was out there. He looks healthy.
He's talking about Hartman.
Okay, Sam Hartman.
Yeah, Sam.
The girls love Sam Hartman. Tia, don't you love Sam Hartman?
He can be a practice squad guy and somebody's wingman at the club after the games.
He's about to be on Love Island, is what he's about to be on, man. Back in France.
Fuck boy, Allen.
Tia says his stock needs to come down to South Carolina.
Boom, 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 boom. Yes.
Yeah, stock down price.
Stock down price. That's a good one. I'm with Kim on that one. Price. That's my stock down too.
What about a stock down on Brian Robinson?
Clearly, that's an obvious one.
He's on the trading block.
I don't want to kick a man when he's already knocked out. You know,
have a negative stock.
He gets shot twice and cut or
make it a fair fight at least. But yeah,
look, B-Rob's my guy, and I still think there should be a place for him on this roster. I know Chris Rodriguez had that big run, but I'm not convinced Chris Rodriguez is that guy.
We should have kept.
I know Steve is. I know.
No, all I'm saying is
in our Twitterverse think he is. I just don't think he's that guy. Yeah, he looks good when he comes in. We're up by 10, and he's just helping chew clock. But
all right, I don't want to get too daft on the Brian Robinson because we're gonna have a whole segment here just in a second. So my stock down is also Price. My and the backup quarterbacks because they look like ass. Johnson didn't look good. Hartman didn't look good. Mariota, please get better, bro. Please get better because we cannot go in with either of those guys. I don't mind Johnson being the third quarterback. Sam Hartman,
I feel for Mariota. He's dealing with like a
back. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I thought it was back.
I thought it was like a lower body injury, like an ankle or a foot or something. And I'm dealing with that myself, so I feel him on that because those things. You get a lot of anytime you have a lower body injury, there's a lot of transference pains because you're walking awkwardly. And I've had to deal with that myself. So I
watch Phil's videos. He's got that little bit limp. Looks like he's a little tender on it, which you got to be.
Like
I wear a compression sock on one foot. I went so far. This is some old man shit here. I went and got inserts for my shoes because
walking that's just smart, dude. Ain't an old man shit. That's just smart.
As the ankle was healing, but it was still injured. I was walking awkwardly on it.
Yeah.
So because of that, I started developing plantar fasciitis. I was like,
Been there.
Today is the first day that with shoes on, at least I can walk normally.
There you go.
Which is good because we're doing a lot of walking this weekend.
Stock up for me is the running back room of Bill and Chris Rodriguez, man. It's obvious. This isn't a Brian Robinson shot, but their stock has gone up, and I think those two are.
I think they're looking to be a team out of the backfield.
Shot to me.
3-headed monster. When you add Eckler in there, you got C-Rod doing probably 1 and 2. You got Bill being the change of pace. You probably got Eckler at the third down back, man. And yeah, I'm not gonna talk about Brian Robinson because we're gonna talk about it in a second. Ryan says John Bates stock up, down special teams. They are letting to get to the 40 uncover.
By the way, they are always 1,000-yard backs that get cut. Always.
You can find a
we're possibly going to have one. Like there's always a B-Rob caliber player that gets cut at the cut deadline that should be starting somewhere in the NFL. There's always one that's cut every year this time of year, dog. Watch, I'm telling you, that Mozart or something like that could be out here, man. There's going
I
to
mean,
be
Khalil Herbert got traded, so did Cam
Edwards.
Akers last year.
Edwards is going to be out there. Maybe
Cam Akers and Khalil Herbert got traded for 6th round picks last year. So
it's going to happen, dog.
Running backs just are not.
And they were big in the playoffs.
Yeah, so I think B-Rob's stats are better than both of theirs. So he'll net a 5th at most, but we'll talk about it here in a second.
He's gonna be the best free agent.
Is Price already gone? I don't know if Price got cut yet because they're not. They don't have to do that. It used to be 90-man rosters, 70 something, and then 53. I think it's either you keep all the people and then boom, you have a date to get down to 53 plus your practice squad of 16 now or 17. But that's the new process. It's a little bit different, but Tia said, I agree with you, Phil. Bates went up. Kim's giving the hearts for Sam. He fine, but he got to play Achilles tinnitus. It must be what,
who's that?
Must be what Mariota is dealing with, I'm guessing. Who becomes a short back if B-Rob goes? You line up and you do the tush push like Jalen Hurts, and
B-Rob wasn't even a short yardage back.
You stick Yank off in the backfield.
His conversion rate on like 3rd and 1, 4th and 1 was crazy last year.
Well, everybody's was.
Yeah, especially
but we had like the highest conversion rate.
Yeah.
And I think B-Rob's percentage of conversion was higher than Jayden's.
That'd be a nice stat to find out. Probably some advanced metrics. Let's talk good, bad, ugly, great, guys. Rattle it off, Dev. Rapid fire.
Good, Bill. What's the next category?
Bad.
Bad again. The defensive backfield. Great offensive line.
Okay. I'll give Phil relief here. Good for me, the blocking of the tight ends. I'm loving what I see, and the blocking from the O-line in general. Actually, I'll put that as great. So good blocking from the tight ends. Bad, the backup DBs just don't look good.
Yeah, government cheese, easy dough.
Yeah, ugly. The backup quarterbacks, and then great. I'm going to say the O-line blocking, the mobility, the counters we're seeing, the pulling of the guards, the pulling of the tight ends, the creative blocking schemes that Cliff's coming up with. That shit's great, man. And I want to continue to see that throughout the rest of the season. And that's the reason why Brian Robinson is not going to be on this team, I think, is because they're moving to that scheme, and that's what Bill ran in his final school. I'm having a brain fart. Where the hell did he go to college?
Arizona State.
There you go. That's his specialty. So that's mine. What do you got, Phil?
Good. Starting front seven. I know we allowed a touchdown on the first drive, but if AB doesn't get that flag, I don't think that happens. And the goal line defense looked pretty good. Bad is the secondary depth. I'm sorry. Bad is our special teams coverage. Ugly is our secondary depth. Great commitment to the run game.
Yeah.
For sure.
Where's Bieniemy at?
I know. Think about that. Look at it. Bieniemy, former running back, never wanted to run the ball. Cliff Kingsbury, air raid guy, running the ball.
He allergic.
No, but the fact that you saw both Bill and Rodriguez break off long runs, we ran the ball 60% of the time. At least, it's preseason. You can only gauge so much on the play calling. Obviously, it's all situational, but there's a commitment there to establish a run game and to see how we can make this run game work. And I like that because it takes pressure off of Jayden.
Yeah.
The less pressure you put on Jayden to have to carry the team because, we can't run the ball. It's either going to be your legs or your arm. You're just asking him to pull double duty at that point.
Yeah.
And I think he works better when he's has to carry the team in the moments, in the crucial moments, not in every moment. Because then every moment becomes a crucial moment.
Yeah. Crucial moments. That's right. It's a good way to put it. Kim says, how do you feel about the way Payne played? Well, do you guys want to watch Deron Payne's plays very quickly. I have them queued up. We can fire through them very quickly if you want to watch
Sure.
it here. All right, it'll probably.
By the way, Kinlaw looks pretty good this year. By the way,
Kinlaw is a freaking monster, dude. That is a large human being. All right, these are the 12 plays Deron Payne made. Look for him in the field. Kim, we're going to evaluate this right now together. We're going to do it live. So let's see how Payne does. We're not going to rewind it, but all right, he gets a double team. Oh, there you go. Makes it. That's great. Breaks a double team, comes down with an arm tackle. That's great. All right, what you got? Next one for us.
Right there again, over center.
Nose tackle.
Payne going for rush.
Left,
okay.
play right.
Who's in there beside him?
Does the hustle.
Kinlaw, I believe was.
Yeah.
No. That's
Goldman, right? Goldman.
50. Who was that? That's
Goldman.
50,
The Goldman.
That was
either Wilson or Asai.
Not Johnny Newton, right?
Oh, wait, no, that's the other team. It's Kinlaw. Kinlaw's 52.
Okay.
That's right. He wears 52.
He wears 50. He wears Jamie Davis's old number.
Throws me off.
Yeah. Here's Payne again. Look, gets in the backfield. Okay, caused a little bit of pressure. That's Burrow, man. He just gets it out. What can you do?
Yeah, Burrows is dope.
That play was running away from him anyway. You can only do so much. I mean, it was a slant left by the line, and everything went to their. They slanted one direction. Play was going.
Payne on the line by himself, with
pretty much
on the outside. They stood up the middle. He takes on the double team. All right, doesn't do a whole lot. That's all right. He's got to show something too, or he else might find his way out the door. Only because he gets paid. He's getting paid a lot of money. That's the only reason. All right, Deron, what you got for us on this play, man? 1342.
Same one. He's the only one interior taking on a double team.
Yeah. Oh, I mean that was the same play. Never mind.
Yeah.
They just flipped it. Not every play has the. I only clicked end zone, but because it's just easier to watch. End zone's a better view for the.
Now he's out in the wide tech here. He's
right here.
One.
All right, you got two guys lined up over two guys. We did sack Joe Burrow twice for some pretty significant sacks.
Yeah, one was a safety. I don't care what they say.
Yeah. Jump. Luvu. Luvu, bring it back. Bring it back.
Player, bro.
Bringing it back from the pitch push. I love Luvu.
I'm done watching you make calls at the line.
Trying to time. And he pushes you down.
He got knocked off balance and still KO'd the 63. Yeah. That's insane.
All right, let's try this again.
Armstrong over it. No, that's Wise on the left end, right?
Now he's over guard. He's over right guard.
Wise is a 91, right?
Gets pushes the pile.
Wise lost responsibility, bro. Wise lost responsibility on the left end, dog. I guess he's on right end.
Be well on that block, but
Wise lost contain. Right, he lost responsibility. He didn't keep his run fit.
Now he's over tackle. He's on wide.
Look at his little tight end over here, man.
Up against the guard.
He put a good move on the guy, though. Look, put good move. He would have had it had he. Yeah, Burrow just gets the ball out quick, man.
Yeah, he's good.
Nothing you can do about that.
He's doing what he's supposed to do.
What about this Jayden Harris? Is that his name?
Who?
The other defensive end we got.
For us?
I'll tell you his name. I'm tripping right now.
Kinlaw, Wise.
No. Hold on, tell you
Martin. You got Martin.
Jalen.
Good Jones.
Is it Jalen Holmes? No. Jacob Martin. That's the guy. That guy should have to stock up. He's making the team, bro.
Ooh, Payne almost got in on that one.
Jacob Martin's making the team. That's my bold prediction. Jacob Martin makes the team.
All right,
he's lined up over.
I mean, we know they score, but he's right here. Pushes the pile.
Tackle. He was in on that.
Kinlaw is huge. That is a large man.
Can you look up Jacob Martin's plays?
Yeah, we can do that.
Now he's over left crack. He's over left
here.
He got held.
That was a play Quan Martin made the stop. And they go for it on fourth down.
He got held on that one. He says jersey was pulling away from him. But you're not going to get that call in the NFL.
Right.
Not that close to goal line. Either.
Right.
Over left guard again. Push the pile.
Y'all got to do better.
Yeah. Tia says, good starter.
He did push the pile in. The play went outside of him.
Yep. Bad D line, ugly quarterback play.
We also have Von Miller probably in on a lot of those situations.
Yeah, Tia, you're right. JD5 gave Bill his first touchdown ball. That was all him. So good play. That was who did you ask for, Dev?
Jacob Martin. He almost got my stock up. I forgot that guy.
Jacob Martin, defensive end, Washington. 26 plays, man. That's a lot to go through.
Yeah, he had some good plays. I think he had like 3 sacks, right?
2
sacks, maybe.
Dorrance Armstrong and Jacob Martin had it. Yeah, we'll watch this one.
That's the one. He got the big
Burrow
one.
just running around. That was just dumb play by Burrow. I don't know what he was doing.
Yeah.
What are you doing, bro?
Fast guy, quick guy, man.
Where's he at? Where's he lining up at?
55. He's an edge rusher. He's on the left. He's the one who gets the pressure.
Right there.
Yeah, 55. He's the one that got the pressure.
Pursues, gets blocked, pursues. He gets cut back. Boom. Good
He's
play.
He's the one that got the initial pressure.
Yeah, good play. You said, does he have another one?
I thought he had 3. I might be wrong. I just was watching it. Maybe it's last game where he had a bunch of sacks.
Yeah, I don't see any more shotgun. Yeah, he had a couple tackles, but all right, let's we move. Game balls. Oh, come on, I gotta play the balls. We normally try to give a game ball out on offense and game ball on defense, but these are your balls. These are your balls to give out. You can give these balls to whoever you want to. You can keep them for yourself. You can throw them on the table. You can throw them over your shoulder like a Continental Soldier. Or you can give them out to someone on offense, someone on defense. So, Phil, what are you doing with your balls?
Game ball on offense goes to Bill. First touchdown.
I need to get a Bill sound effect. It's coming. I'll find one.
We need a Bill sound. Go with the ball. Bill gets an offensive game ball. First touchdown. Looked good on it. Solid play on that big run. Didn't really do much else. His yards per carry was actually kind of weak otherwise, but that happens a lot of times. 2 yards, 2.5 yards, boom, big run, ups your numbers. I'm going to give my other game ball to. I'm going to give it to Andre Jones Jr.
Okay,
having the only full sack of the game.
Yep, fair.
And yeah.
All right. What about you, Dev? Who gets your balls, your game balls for today?
Jayden for getting a touchdown.
Jayden.
And on defense,
Jayden.
I'll give it to. I'm going to give it to Payne.
Payne, that's a good one, man. Payne's a good one. And thank you, Kim, for saying that because I underestimated Payne's performance. And after watching him play, that was a good one, too. So I was thinking about giving it to Payne. Kim said Debo on offense. Tia's going to give Debo the game ball. Defense, Kinlaw. Yeah, Debo really only had one play, but one rush for 19 yards. It was fantastic. For me, I'm going to give my offensive game ball to you guys already gave it to Bill. I'm going to give it to the offensive line because of the movement, the stout movement. The Hogs can get a game ball. I don't know what you want to call them. I just love the way they executed exactly how they should have. And on defense, damn it, Ryan got it. Ryan, you joined late. Quan Martin. I want to give mine to Quan Martin. I was going to do Drawn Payne. We got to give it away. And if you already watched the play, Ryan, I know you joined late, but we showed the play where Quan Martin was able to stop the touchdown from Joe Burrow to the tight end on the 1 yard line. To me, that play, when I talked about it, when we brought it up, just screamed growth. So yeah, Quan Martin and the offensive line for me. So good stuff. I really appreciate this. Ryan and I were on the same page. Dev, do you want to give out a Glock DQ award? Because if you do, I'll do the intro. If not, then we won't do one.
Nah, we're gonna do one, but I do have a power up moment.
Okay, we will go. Let me hold on. Let's get through this B-Rob and Terry stuff, and we'll go back to Paul right here. Okay, guys. So Terry and B-Rob. So Terry is still not present. He didn't even come to the game. So is that concerning to you, first and foremost? When Dan Quinn had a presser today, I do want to share a couple of quotes that he did talk about Terry with you guys. I think he's tired of it. They're really GM questions, but they keep asking it to the coach. For Brian Robinson, he says Brian's been excused from practice for today, and we hope to have some resolution on that soon. So B-Rob's just chilling at home. That man's as good as
it's such a answer.
I don't know if he's cut. I don't know what's up with that man, but he is not at practice. So I got your messages, Dev. Bank. Then he talked about Terry McLaurin. He said, so you guys know this. Terry was taken off of the PUP list, which is standard protocol. So you're on the PUP list, you come off the PUP list, and you eventually progress your way. And that's how Dan Quinn's treating this. It might just be a game, but that's how Dan Quinn is approaching this. He's saying the return to play is the part. That's good news. So we're out there on the rehab phase with Terry. His ankle's good. He's healthy. So now it's return to play. What goes into all that, specifically like the max speed, decelerations, the route tree. It's good news on that front. So they're just working on conditioning with Terry. So yeah, that's what he's saying about Terry. We'll see. Everyone it's customized. It's not a blanket, cookie cutter scenario for everyone. This guy's going to play. This guy's going to play. What he talked about, Terry will be out at practice. He's saying Terry's not going to be at the practice portion. So there's that as well. But he is getting healthy. He's healthier. He's getting closer to be back on the field. When he talked about Terry and Cosby not attending Monday night, he said it's really custom how they handle each person in their rehab in their own certain situations. So he's saying all the right things for Terry, and I don't know if he's just being professional about it, because Cosby was out there. Cosby was out there at the game. He was out there during warmups. Terry was not there. So I don't know if that was a Terry decision or a team decision. Just throwing it out there, man. And then when he talked about using the other running back, Brian Robinson's not there, and he goes, he hasn't really talked about the other running backs, about the situation with Brian Robinson. I'm sorry. He had a discussion with the whole running back core to talk about everyone with Brian Robinson. So whatever it is, they know what's going on. We don't know what's going on, but they know what's going on. And so they just want to be professional. And if you heard Chris Rodriguez at this press today after practice, he's like, listen, man, it's business. I'm just trying to worry about making this team. So he knows how it goes. There's one standard, and you just gotta do it. And Dev, he did comment on, while I'm looking at the press quotes, he did comment on Fant. He said he looks great for a tackle, had a great workout with us. And they finalized the deal over the weekend. It's a really big deal for us to add someone with George's experience and link that offensive tackle.
Well, I think the big thing is I feel like maybe Coleman might not be ready. He might be hurt still. So that means you're going to have to put Wiley at left guard.
Yeah.
And what they've been doing to replace him. So that means your backup tackle that was Wiley, a swing tackle, is no longer existing because he's starting guard. So picking somebody up that is adept at being started at both right and left side like Fant. Western Kentucky Bowling Green, by the way, right down the street, is a win for us. That's actually a big pickup, especially if Cosby's not ready by week 1 and Wiley has to play guard.
So now you got C-Rod and Fant, 2 Kentucky boys.
Yeah, well, 3 if you get Brooks.
And if you get Ja'Cory Brooks, Louisville, I keep forgetting that. So how do you guys feel totally about B-Rob, man? Glock Dookie for Lil Nas X. Did I miss something? Did Lil Nas X do something?
Man, he gets one just for being Lil Nas X. Remember, he tricked all them white folks and think he's a country music rapper, and he never was.
Yeah, he had some hits though. People sweating.
Yeah, name 2 Lil Nas X songs.
They hit the charts. That's all I'm saying.
Name 2 Lil Nas X songs.
My kids liked him.
Name 2 songs. I'll give you one. Old Town Road. Name the other one.
Long ago on the road. I'm not what you're waiting for.
That's not him. That was Florida. Some shit.
No.
No, that's
You are never
Industry
really
Baby.
rooting for him. Oh, it is? No,
that's not
it's
him.
Lil Nas X featuring Industry Baby. So technically,
No,
it's his
Industry
song.
Baby is a song.
Yeah, that's his song, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we're good. There's go. That's two. Don't ask me for any more. That's it. That's all you get. That's all you get. Yeah, Montero.
Yeah, Montero.
Call me by my name. Call me by my
we
name.
just found out that what's your wrestler name? Spartacus.
Spark.
Smart. Phoenix, River Phoenix, whatever it is.
Trent Phoenix.
Yeah,
Trent
Trent
Phoenix.
Phoenix. Just like Lysa is a little Nas X fan over here, man.
No, I listen to a lot of hip hop.
That's what you come out to in your wrestling matches. Tell the truth.
No.
What is your theme song?
I came out to Wu-Tang's Mystery of Chess Boxing.
Oh, the game of chess is like a sword fight. Choose first. Yes.
I think it's more crazy that Steve just faked a Chinese accent, which is crazy. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
okay, Dev, you gotta go watch Bad Friends podcast. You know Bobby Lee?
Yeah. I don't like Bobby Lee, man. He's
Dude,
not funny to me.
But follow the shorts, man. All they do is cut up on him for being
like
Asian.
Santino though.
It is the funniest thing ever.
Wow.
I'll show it during Paul Rudd. Tia said no concern. He was at practice. Kim said I'm not worried. Terror will be there game one. At some point though, you're seeing it on X. I can't speak for everything, but on X, fans are starting to slowly express their frustration with Terry. And at some point, we are 2 weeks away from the season opener.
Expressions of frustration were a while ago.
Yeah.
Now we're at straight up. He's washed. He's trash. He ain't even worth Portland Sutton money.
I still haven't seen that.
Oh my God.
Genuine. Hey,
how awful Terry is now.
New listener, new here. Hi guys. What's up? Genuine. We appreciate you, man. Thank you for tuning in every Monday and Thursday nights. Once the regular season starts, Thursday nights in the preseason. But thank you for tuning in, man. Tia said, I hate to see B-Rock go, but it's business. But like Dev said, these running backs are dime a dozen. B-Rob has never had 1,000-yard season. His performance can probably be replaced. I will say I don't believe Terry's performance can be replaced, and that's going to have to offload somewhere. And it's not going to be an even ratio. Like Phil was saying, it's probably going to be on the running back game. And then it kind of makes you wonder if Terry's not going to be there, they're going to slide the pressure on the running game. Now you're getting rid of Brian Robinson, but Bill has showed them enough. And Jalen Lane flashed too. He did it. He was supposed to be a one-trick pony, a punt returner, whatever. The man's flashing on his run routes. I don't know if you saw that. Josh Johnson threw a pass to him, a beautiful out pass, and he caught it. We missed it on the replay, but so at this point, and then there was rumors last week. You guys hear the rumors that Pittsburgh offered us a second-round pick, or we wanted a second-round pick and Pat Freiermuth.
That don't make sense.
First off, we didn't need Pat Freiermuth, and second off, I don't think Terry's worth a second-round pick. I think Terry would net a third-round pick.
I think he's worth the second-round pick.
I don't know.
NFL started all pro, man. The resume got to count for something.
DeAndre Hopkins didn't get a second-round pick.
Yeah, but DeAndre Hopkins got traded for after he
Calvin really didn't get a second round. You see what I'm saying? I'm just trying to find comps. I'm trying to find comps.
Well, Hopkins got traded for after he fucked his legs up, and then also
I know. Because then you gotta sign him and you gotta pay him. You gotta trade him and pay him. So and then he's gonna. It's the same rigmarole. So I just don't know we overvalue players. And like Tyreek Hill got a first round pick, but Devontae Adams, I don't remember he got a first round pick. Did he? I can't remember.
Yeah, I think Tyreek Hill might.
What did DK net? What did DK Metcalf net in his trade?
Not a first.
Not a first.
I don't think it was a first.
So I just second, maybe a low second, conditional second, high third. I just don't know, man.
Second round pick. It was a second round pick, 2025 second round pick
for DK.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there you go.
But they also gave him a 5-year, $150 million contract extension.
Overpaid, and that's what Terry was rumors. Terry was trying to get that too, that top 5 money. Then CD Lamb's right above DK, so he wanted that top 5 money. But we'll see. Genuine says if Terry sits out, who will step up to take his place? Well, clearly it's going to be Debo, and then you're going to have to rely on.
Here's what's funny about the whole thing:
other people. Will Luke McCaffrey finally get an opportunity to get in the starting lineup? Probably not. Noah Brown. You're going to allow Noah Brown probably.
He might not be healthy.
If he's not healthy. Then who? Ja'Cory? Keji Osborne?
Here's the craziest thing about this whole scenario is that if we were to trade McLaurin, they're asking for the same price that they gave up for DK Metcalf. But if you want to re-sign
trying to
McLaurin, they don't want to pay you the same price they're paying for.
Well, exactly. Why would you have two of the highest top 5 receivers on even Jamar Chase and T. Higgins are like one in 9, 1 in 10.
I can't name the last $30 million receiver won Super Bowl. Besides,
as long as you got a good quarterback, you don't need them.
Besides, I guess the dude from Philly just won.
Yeah, but what happened after Tyreek won a Super Bowl? They traded his ass to freaking the Dolphins because
they didn't want to pay him.
Because you have Patrick Mahomes who can win back and won 2 more without him. 1 more without him.
Yeah.
Clearly, it showed you didn't need him. But who will be the best fit?
I haven't even been in playoffs. Have they?
Answer Genuine's question: who takes his place, and who's the best fit? Nobody takes Terry.
Nobody
does.
You completely rethink your offensive scheme.
And your deep balls that you were throwing last year, you're gonna lose that. Think about how many times.
You got to hope Jalen Lane can do it.
Terry took the top off defenses, and that was such a good aspect to have because when was the last time we actually had that? Not only did we have that, we had a quarterback that could actually execute the throws to get to him. And if we lose that capability, maybe that's why Cliff's getting real crafty with the line pulling, the guards pulling, the tight ends pulling. I don't know, man. You gotta have to spread that love to the tight ends too. Maybe John Bates will have to catch 20 balls this year instead of 10 and still get his $4 million.
Ben Sinnett's gonna have to.
Ben Sinnett. Let's go. Give me some Ben Sinnett. You know Ben Sinnett. Kim says Terry can't sit out. He has to play at least 9 games. Yeah, probably so.
Doesn't get paid what he's supposed to get paid.
All right. Enough with the B. Robin
Terry. At least play this season. So if that is the case, man, it's Super Bowl or bust.
Would you trade Terry and B. Rob for Parsons?
What?
Cowboys said they trade you Parsons for B. Rob and Terry. I think. By the way, one thing we haven't discussed is what do we do? Like, what places would be a good fit for B. Rob? I think Dallas would be a good place for him. They don't have a running back.
Yeah,
and I think that Dolphins, who are everybody on their whole teams at running backs hurt, will be a good fit.
Yeah.
I also think the Bears would be a good fit. They don't have any backup running backs or any.
They don't. They have DeAndre Swift
and Eric Bieniemy. Eric Bieniemy is their offensive coordinator.
That's where running backs go to die. You don't want to go to. But yes, the Bears have been linked.
Bears, Dolphins, Cowboys. Cowboys are good.
Devin Akane, his injury whereabouts are unknown. Like they don't know when he's going to get it. So
would you give a first and be Rob up for Parsons?
Yeah. So here's the dilemma. We have 5 picks next year. We have to get draft capital. So I would do that. I would do that one, but then I would probably trade Terry because you need those draft picks.
Nah, bro.
5 picks aren't going to cut it.
You can't go into the season at this point with no receiver. Like if it was March, yes, but right now you can't replace that. That's the only leverage, by the way, Terry has.
That's the only leverage Terry has.
Right, but I don't think. As an organization, unless you can bring, like, you remember the rumor we first heard is that he's going to be sent to Miami for him and a 2nd-round pick for Tyreek Hill or some shit we heard. Yeah. Remember that? Or whatever it was.
Way long ago.
Right. Now that, I could accept because you get back another.
You're getting something in return.
You're getting, somebody you can play with now to help you win now.
Immediate,
Right.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that deal exists anywhere else. Maybe the Bears can do it with your boy there. They won't tear
DJ Moore.
Right. Maybe that's a good one.
Yeah.
But I
don't know.
Not a lot. You don't see player for player swaps at the same position.
You don't
these days anymore.
No.
You just don't.
You don't see star players in the NFL get traded anyways.
Yeah.
Like it almost doesn't happen. It's like one of those a year. Starting NFL players, starting players that are projected to start for you don't get traded, man.
Yeah. They don't do it. They don't do it. All right, little Power Rod moment of the week. This is where we do our little funny segments. We find some stuff that's funny, share with you guys, break monotony because it ain't only about football all the time. So you got to make it funny. So Dev's got something for us and I got something for us. Dev, I'm going to share with what you have for everyone. I'm going to go ahead and share this tab now. And then what does Dev have for the Paul Rudd moment of the week?
Nah.
That's not a creative player. That's EA posted that link.
So this is from College Football.
EA
26.
posted this, bro. EA posted a rated 62 overall player. Now,
But
tell
does
me
he have the K? Doesn't he say the K in front of his name?
Does he say the N in front of the name? Is the most important question.
Yes, he says Kaniga, right? That's what he says.
Kaniga.
The K. He says the K.
It's Kaniga. You just want to be
Kaniga.
Steve, just
what I show you in a second is gonna be that along that route. Here's the second picture. So he's 6'1", 202.
By the way, like I said, EA shared this. This is not somebody who created.
So it's a hard I.
I don't know.
Kaniga. It's Kaniga. I've seen how the explanation.
There he is, right there.
Yeah.
And he plays for Eastern
Michigan.
Eastern Michigan. Okay. Mike linebacker, I'm guessing. Signal call.
Yeah.
And this is what Phil said. I might have to get that one for Christmas. He got hats. Look, he's selling his own merch. He's going to be able to sell some merch because he might not make it to the NFL.
We need to get some Kaniga hats, dog.
You need to.
But for $50, nigga, please. You got me fucked up.
I got to laugh.
Kaniga, please, bro.
No, thank you. Not for $50.
Kaniga, please.
Not for $50.
Remember those Malcolm X hats everybody had with the big X on the front? Of course, I don't.
Yo, but, I remember there was dudes from Odd Future were wearing that same hat without the K. With the exact same font and everything.
Yeah.
What word was that? I don't know.
Dollar Bill, our best running back.
I ain't saying it on stream. You ain't gonna trick me.
You're right, Genuine Bill. Ja'Cory Croskey-Merritt.
It was Niga hats.
Niga. Niga hats would be awesome.
Dev, I'm gonna show you something from the Bad Friends podcast that I told you you should watch.
I've watched that podcast a few times. I like Santorino, the redheaded guy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He's funny. I like him. I'm not a big Bobby Long fan, but
yeah. This is the funny moments from there. It's like, you know how they can they share things. So I like Bobby.
His girlfriend was complete ass though.
Bobby Lee.
Yes,
he doesn't take himself.
I said Bobby Long, bro. I just thought
Bobby Long.
Bobby Lee. I let that one go.
Bobby Long. Do you like girls? Yes. Then you're not my type.
You like pussy? That's what he said. Yeah, that's just hilarious.
I will be your Sherpa. I will join you. Man. Okay, watch this. This is very funny. Bad Friends podcast.
How do you feel about that?
That's very racist.
Yeah, it hits us in a way.
For her, it's like.
What's the guy's name?
It's a Japanese X-Men called Sunfire.
Sunfire.
They don't say it like that. But underneath,
it's bubbling.
Is Bubolo.
Bubolo.
What if you do an Asian accent again? The cacti.
Yeah.
One cacti.
One cacti.
Oh. You know what, dude?
One cacti. Don't do that. Don't.
What's that animal in Chicago? The grizzly animal.
In Chicago?
Your mom.
Don't talk about my mother.
It's just a joke. Relax.
He grills
my
him.
mother's very pretty.
She's a beautiful woman.
Unlike your cross-eyed mother.
Well, you don't have to fucking get.
I'm not Bobby Mother. I'm Bobby Mama.
They say Asians are yellow.
Sure are.
I don't look yellow.
You're not Asian. You're
Pacific Islander.
You know.
He felt. I don't know what happened to Bobby Lee, but
I forgot what happened to him.
I want to add something more.
Please do.
Okay, so in the Philippines, did you know that we also have our own KKK?
I don't even know what that means.
Ku Klux Klan?
I guess. Anyways, it cracked them up. But you got to watch all these clips, man. It is hilarious.
Wow, I did not know. Thank you.
It's funny, man. It's a good little show if you're going to get a good laugh. But either way,
see, ever since I heard the stuff about Bobby Lee,
I have not heard that. So don't you taint my opinion of Bobby Lee.
The episodes with him about his girlfriend.
Dating Natasha Leggero, cheating on Ari Shaffir. I just don't look at Bobby Lee the same way.
Oh, you beat him up where Ari Shaffir beat him up?
Wanted to punch him.
Well, Ari Shaffir beat him up. The one where he chased him down, beat him up. Yeah. Well, there's a couple episodes on that podcast where him and his where he used to be on there with his girlfriend, Smokehouse, by the way.
Yeah.
And she ended up breaking up with him, but he was like she was treating him like crap, bro. It was
I think they broke up and they kept the podcast. And
she was on there.
Dude lives in the cuck chair.
I
I'm
remember that.
like,
Okay. I do want to show a quick picture.
He
here.
wrote on 30 Rock, right? Is that where he thought he's wrote on a lot of shows? I think
he was on Mad TV.
But I thought he was a writer. He's a comedic writer though. He's actually.
But he was on Mad TV as a sketch. He was one of the artists.
Yeah, Mad TV, very underrated show by the way.
Yeah, great show. This was me. So my buddy Anthony Armstrong. You guys know Anthony. He was former play Redskin, war number 13.
Second fastest guy to ever be on this podcast.
Did the Usain Bolt. We love Anthony Armstrong. We'll have him back on here soon. He was in town, hit him up before the game. He was making his rounds, only here for one night. So he came over and was able to say hi to my son. My son was so happy that he got to meet his first NFL player. So we had to take a picture, man. He really made his day, man.
Your son is beaming.
And he's like, I got something to flex on my friends now, man. I'm so happy. So I had to get a selfie too. But man, he was so happy. He went to Taekwondo camp next day and just bragged. I got to meet an NFL player. I got to meet a former Redskin. It was a good time, man. I'm gonna put this all together in a vlog. I hopefully have it out by Saturday if I get all the editing done. But I want to share with you guys the experience for the preseason game versus the Bengals. We had a great time. We had great seats. This is where we were, man. We were this close. I could play some of these, but I don't think the sound. Do you guys hear the sound?
Yeah. No.
Yeah, it's not showing any sound, but from my angle, this is the play where Sam Hartman was going to come in and he just got rocked. But there's a picture of George and Keith, and I sent it to him. I kind of stalked them. And then I sent it to him. There was sent it to him again, and we had a good time. The seats were great. We had fun, dude. It was a great time. See how close we were, man. $43. Saw a bunch of people on the sideline. You saw Ken Harvey. You saw Grant. What's his name?
Saw Pigeon. That's pretty dope.
This Pigeon stole the show, actually, dude. You say that, but they kept showing him on the screen. The dude was on the field for like 15 minutes, man. They kept flashing him on the Jumbotron. It was actually pretty funny. He was in the middle of the play. But Logan Paulson was down on the middle of the field. I thought this was one. This guy was pretty funny. But yeah, man, we had a good time. I'll put it all together. There's Fred Smoot getting everyone hyped, trying to get everyone riled up. But they did have fireworks, I will say. It was really, really cool. I was not expecting fireworks in the first preseason game, but we did it and it was fun. So yeah, I'll put that together. I hope you guys can check it out. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you know that the video has dropped. So without any further ado, let's start shutting this down. We had a good episode tonight. We recapped the game. Thank you all for tuning in. Play game of the season.
You're underwater.
Have I come out of the water yet?
You're out of the water.
Out of the water. Fellas, closing remarks.
It's a preseason game. Don't read too much into it.
Who do we play next? Baltimore, what day?
Ravens.
Next Saturday or this Saturday?
This Saturday. And then there's a week off, and then boom, week 1.
Who are y'all anxious to see? Since we're probably going to be back Monday.
Yeah, we're not going to see any starters, so I want to see what the receiving core does. I want to see all the receivers.
McCaffrey.
So Monday are we going to do? So Monday are we going to do the prediction game, or we're going to do
the game's Saturday, so
but the
53. I don't know.
That'll be Monday. I guess. Damn. I guess it'll be the same day we have our show.
Possibly. Normally we don't do that live though, so I don't know. We'll talk about
Monday. Monday. Are we doing a show Monday?
I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll let right now. We'll lay right now. We do need to get our 53-man prediction out, see how close we are, see how many hit. Good night, Tia. Good night, Kim. Thank you very much. Jim Sleazy, you came too late, but brother, we appreciate you tuning in.
You always catch us on the
beginning.
You missed the Noah Kaniga, friends with Mr. Gurr. Dev got us with the Noah Kaniga merch. If you go back a couple minutes, you'll see it. Rally Pigeon from Nats Park. That's right, the Rally Pigeon. You know the Rally Pigeon. Phil, safe travels this weekend.
I plan on it. I'm hoping. I will say this. I'm going to pack a lot into literally driving up tomorrow morning, driving back Sunday night.
Yeah.
But we're going to make a stop at Niagara Falls. Going to go to Fan Expo. And going to try to get a stop in at the Hockey Hall of Fame.
Word, that works.
That's pretty dope. Hockey's got a Hall of Fame.
I want to try to find some I want to find some real poutine. The only place I've had real poutine is actually in DC. Here. Free
French
I know
plug.
somebody in DC right now to say some poontang. You tripping?
No,
French fries and gravy.
poutine.
French fries and
Poutine.
gravy.
French fries and gravy with cheese curds.
Yeah.
Poontangs is $40, man. That's easy.
We're going to get real poutine in DC. Penn Quarter Sports Tavern up on Indiana Avenue.
Quarter.
It's not too far from the phone booth.
You can get poontang at any bar, dog.
I'm sorry, now it's Capital One.
Yeah.
I don't see
Yeah,
what's
this
special about.
poutine will cost you $10.
Ain't nothing worse than some cheap
Well,
poutine.
And don't have no diseases.
That's
being
worse than cheap poutine.
being the opening day is going to be September 7th, and we're going to have a little gap here. So this weekend's game is August 23rd. So we're going to have a 2-week layover of games, of no
Got
games.
you covered for next
So I don't
week
know
on
if we
Thursday.
need to have a show on Monday, but we could probably do our Final 53 next Thursday, Dev. Why don't we
Well,
do
we're
that?
doing a draft on next
They'll be
Thursday.
gone by
We
then.
are
It'll already be picked by then also. Thursday.
maybe,
it'll already-
okay. Maybe we will do a quick one on Monday then, just to do our final.
Monday will be. It might already be up on Monday night.
All right.
No, we got to see when the
Sunday,
cutdown day
Saturday's
is.
the last day, right? Saturday's the last game. So usually the day after is cuts, bro.
No, usually it's a couple days after Dev. They usually
What
give it a
days
couple
later? It's
They
Monday.
do 90 to was it
Nope,
65?
Tuesday, August 26th, 4
Yeah,
p.m.
Tuesday.
So we got to do it Monday.
Right.
All right.
Monday it
So,
is.
but Thursday we're going to do our live fantasy
Draft.
football draft.
That's right. If you're in the Washington Football Addicts
I'm gonna
Football
win
League,
this
you can
year.
watch us draft. It should be fun.
I'm winning this year for sure.
Poutine curds ain't nothing to fuck with
Hey,
in the beat of
lazy.
the
We
Wu-Tang
don't be
style.
talking about poontang on this show, dog.
Poutine.
What's the difference?
Poutine and Poutang.
Put up a picture.
$20? Is that the difference?
I'll pull up a picture for you real quick. I typed
Still
it.
getting that.
Oh,
Don't
so
be
you
pulling
already
up
got
pictures
it.
of poontang on your. It's gonna mess up your algorithm, bro.
No, man. Hey,
You
you
gonna have Chinese poontang on there.
Here you go, Dev. I got you, man. I got
This
you.
is poutine.
Share
Curd. You lost me at
screen.
curds. That means you have to get old first. What is this nasty shit?
Cheese curds, man. I know you've had cheese curds.
That's a white dish.
Right there.
Fuck no, man.
Fuck yeah, that shit is delicious, dude.
No
Yeah,
way.
it's good, man.
Look like
When done-
mayonnaise
when
and
done
French
right-
fries.
No, you don't take the cheese curds.
Cheese curds, gravy, and French fries.
Yeah, it's
It's
good. dude.
mayonnaise and French fries.
It's not mayonnaise, it's cheese curds.
Yeah,
It looks
It's
like
good.
mayonnaise and French fries with barbecue sauce on it.
it's good, dude. It's good.
No way that's good.
Y'all can tell Dev right there. Y'all can tell Dev is from the South because he immediately went to barbecue sauce and mayonnaise on the French fries.
It don't
When he
look
looked
good.
at that.
It don't
Not-
look good to me.
Dev doesn't have the sophisticated palate.
What you talking about?
No. He
I mean,
does. He
chitlins.
has a southern sophisticated palate. I'm gonna give Dev that because if you're in the South, what are the
All right.
two condiments on everything? Mayo, and it's gotta be Duke's mayo and barbecue sauce.
All right, for your grits, Dev, butter and sugar
Yep.
or salt?
Butter and sugar every time.
Butter and sugar. That's the way to. Only way to have grits, man.
Yeah.
Only way to have.
Same way
grits.
with rice too, by the way.
You know what?
As an Asian guy, I disagree.
Occasionally,
but it is good.
occasionally, you throw in some maple syrup into those grits.
No way.
You can, yeah, oh yeah. It's
There's a
not
little
bad.
maple syrup.
Y'all
in
see
there.
what Cracker Barrel's changing their logo?
I did. They
Yeah,
are
it looks.
geek-
It
they
looks.
are,
It looks
The woke,
stupid.
the
It's
woke,
just-
everybody's mad.
Yeah, it's just a.
I think it went back to the old one though, right? It's not even a.
It's
new
just
one.
missing.
They
It's
went
just.
back to
It's
the
just.
old one.
They're just took the logo, the icon, the barrel, and the guy sitting in a rocking chair.
I go to Cracker Barrel all the time, and the coolest thing to do though, if you guys want to have a good time, get high, go to Cracker Barrel, and put a picture of yourself on the wall. See how quick they notice it.
Like hang up like an 8 by 10.
Yeah. Like you can get CGI to make yourself old. It's just hanging on the wall. Just
You
and
see
every
if it
time you
fits
go
in.
back, sit in that seat, just act like just pretend. See if anybody ever notices.
Nobody
It's
will.
the funniest fucking.
And Parker
shit
says
about.
barbecue and
Still do it.
grits. Jim
Yeah.
Sleazy says butter,
Butter,
salt, and pepper on grits.
grits.
Yeah, take a picture, and put it in the frame, and just put it on their shelf like at Cracker Barrel one night, just to see if they ever notice it. It's
That's
hilarious.
funny.
You should definitely do that.
All right, guys, we went really long today. We're gonna close out. Thank you for everyone who joined in. Thank you for the new listeners, Eric, Genuine. Thank you for tuning in, man. Always good to see some new listeners up here. Did we have another new listener? I think it was Eric and Genuine who popped in and say hi. But Eric Gonzalez and Genuine, appreciate you guys. For everyone else, the regulars, love you all to death, man. We're gonna do our Final 53 on Monday. It won't be a long show. We'll do a quick recap of the football game, and we'll just go over the rosters, make our 53 predictions, and see who who wins the most on the 53. Should be a fun little exercise in futility. So the audio of this will be out on your podcast, your preferred podcast platform here in probably about 10 minutes. Thank you for liking the video. We appreciate you guys. Make sure you share it.
Our beautiful faces on the replay.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. All right, we go get out of here. Thank you so much. Let me get this last comment off the stage. Jim Sleazy, thank you for joining late. We appreciate you guys. I love y'all. Peace and hail. We out.